Good morning, everybody. I might be right on time today. Isn't that something? So, welcome, welcome. If you are watching this live or in a replay, I appreciate you taking a little bit of time out this morning on Friday and joining me for the coffee and chat. So, grab yourself a beverage and come on in and let's sit and talk about some stuff, okay? It's your time to ask me questions and give me ideas on what you want to have demonstrated or things like that. So let's give it a few minutes. Hopefully, people will start joining us today. I do have some new products from the mini catalog that I want to share with you to give you an idea of what some more stuff is. I know that I've kind of showed you quite a bit already, but this is stuff that we've just gotten in the last couple of days. Hi, Karen. Hi, Cherie. How are you both this morning? And if I look down, it's because I'm looking at my comments so that I can read what you all are typing. So it's not that I don't want to look in the camera, even though I don't want to look in the camera. So I'm just going to wait and you guys start the conversation for me. You ready for coffee?
Okay, I cannot see comments.
You cannot see comments. You can't see
because you have me as something as a moderator. I cannot see any comments but the ones I'm making.
Okay.
So you're running solo today?
No, I don't want to run solo today. So I have you as a moderator on where? Facebook? Because you should be able to see the comments. We're kind of messing with some stuff to see if we can get things straightened out.
I think I'm on YouTube.
Okay, so hang on, hang tight a little bit, just a second.
Back over here.
Dorothy's not able to see the comments, and she should, because I made her a moderator, so she should be able to see the comments and answer questions when I'm doing my live. Oh, Karen, I'm not liking this weather. It's getting too cold for me already. I want it to be like, in the low 80s. Can you do it? Are you doing something with it? I know you guys are all loving it.
I can do it on Facebook.
You can see the comment.
I can see you when I go under you on Facebook.
Okay. But you can't see
but not like
on YouTube.
Moderator thing you've got me just as on YouTube.
Okay. Chat with Dorothy here a second. I'm going to go out to YouTube and see if I can change my settings for her.
Because I can't see both of them like I normally am able to.
That's because you're not in StreamYard.
Oh, okay.
That's why you can't see. And I was hoping that by putting you as a moderator on YouTube, you would be able to see all the comments. Because that's how I am when I'm doing my videos. I can't see YouTube comments. But if you're in YouTube, you should be able to see all the comments. Except for what's on... wait a second. Let me see here. They're on Facebook. So don't go into YouTube. Go into Facebook and you'll see comments.
That's why I am able to see comments.
Right. Because there's nobody else in comments right now for YouTube.
Right.
Okay. So we got that settled, hopefully. I don't know, this technology stuff. I have finally figured out. I'm sorry. I can't take credit for it. Dorothy figured out how to get rid of this silly comment that always would post after my live videos were done because it was pinned, and it was like, I don't want it pinned. I pushed buttons and got it done one day, and thought I was going to do a good thing, and it didn't end up being that way. Okay, yes. So he did go and get us a Scooter's coffee. Nothing like a Scooter's. So, Karen, you didn't go back out and I got to get a paper towel because my cup is sweating. You didn't go back out and do the answer my question from yesterday. All right. There was something, I just had something in my head I was going to ask you. Oh, Cherie, which 3 of those things have you done or never done? I know you bought duplicates because you had a duplicate embossing folder. Karen, I've already drank like a pot and a half because take a guess what time Sue got up this morning.
Dorothy got up at 3 but went back to bed.
I was up at 2 and couldn't go back to bed. So I've been designing next week's card class.
Daisy's cards.
Daisy wore herself out this morning. She went outside and played ball for quite some time. You were up at 3:30? You have, oh, Karen, how have you gotten 3 duplicate sets? Or are they embossing folders? Do I need to do a class on how to inventory so you don't get duplicates? So far, I don't have duplicates. I've never bought a duplicate set. Now when I can't count that they're duplicates because when there was celebration going on, I would get multiple celebration ones so that I would have some to use as prizes, but I don't consider that I've purchased. An early riser club. That would be great, wouldn't it, Cherie? We could just get online and chat. I know, but Cherie was up at 3:30. So, Karen, when did you buy the 2 stamp sets? Has it been more than 90 days? Because if you haven't used it, if you haven't opened it or put the stamps together and it's been within 90 days, we can do a return and do an exchange for you. Let me know what stamp set it is. So, how do you like y'all like punches, I know, right? Did I show you this new punch? It's kind of like an oval. It's really kind of cool. Let's see if I've got a piece of paper here that I can punch it out and show you the shape. Okay, well, this is what I got to say. If you find that you end up with a duplicate set within 90 days, let's do a return on it and you can do an exchange, okay? I had to do that for Barb. She ended up with 2, can't remember what stamp set it was, but 2 stamp sets and dies. It was a bundle and she bought it twice.
She liked it so much.
Oh my gosh, you dropped a jar of glitter on your lap. Oh my. That would be a terrible mess. Terrible, terrible. So this is what that punch, how that punch, so it's kind of like an oval So that's a really cool punch. And that goes, it's got a bundle, and I can't remember which one. Well, I know one day when I was playing around with the gold gilding stuff, no, I bet it wasn't funny at the time. I really don't think it would be funny at all. Dorothy decided that while I was working with that gold gilding, she needed to turn the fan on.
Even after Cherie told me don't turn the fan on.
Yes. Even after she was told, she says, well, I'm hot. And I said, you cannot have the fan on when I'm working with gold gilding. It'll be all over the place. And then she's done it when I have embossing powder out. And it's like, seriously, girlfriend, would you stop with the fan? I don't know. Yeah, I've given my nail techs a lot of my old glitter because I don't use it that often. It's not from Stampin' Up. And so I decided that why should I have it taking up space in my room? So I gave it to them because they use just regular glitter when they do our nails. So, okay, I'm going to show you another new bundle that I got. And it is called, I don't know what the bundle's called, but it is this bundle here. It's Curved Occasions. And then it comes with this punch that has a curve on it. So I'm anxious to play with this set. You use glitter on your nails? Yep, that's what they put on our nails, is just glitter. So mine are kind of a neutral fall looking tone. You can't really tell with the glare on the camera. So that's another new set that I've gotten. And I don't think I had at the time. You mix it with the top coat. Well, they usually put it down, but they don't put anything sticky, do they?
They
put our polish on, and then they cure that, and then they put the glitter, and then they top coat it,
and then
we cure it again. Yeah,
they put a top coat down, then glitter, cure it, top coat, cure.
Yeah. All right, Stars at Night. So Stars at Night is with the Nativity set bundle or suite. So that's the stamp set for the Stars at Night. And then it comes with its own die set that's really kind of cool. So it has all these different stars, and then a label here that die cuts the words, because it's got this really cool saying here that says, wishing you the best and brightest holiday season. And so it's kind of in a arch. I have to remember I have to work backwards. I'm on camera. Okay, so that is the Stars at Night. And then that also comes with an embossing folder that is a hybrid. So that means it will cut out and emboss. I'm looking for a piece of paper so that you can see the actual so there's the embossing folder, and then it actually cuts out the bigger stars that are in that. So that's kind of cool. And then she's got the Night Divine, which is another one that goes with that stamp set. I'm sorry, excuse me, the yes, nativity paper and all. And so that's the Night Divine words. And then its dies have the nativity set to it. So it has and this one is different than the ones we've had in the past. The Mary and Joseph and the wise men and the shepherd, they're all one die, but you can cut them apart to have them on there separately. So that is a difference. And I think it's a little bit smaller than the one we had last year. Okay, Cherie, I know you remember the Hey Chick stamp set.
Hey Chuck.
Well, now we have the Hey Chuck.
You gotta say Hey Chuck.
Hey Chuck. So this is the Hey Chuck stamp set. And then it has dies to match it too. I don't know if I had to get it just because I had the other ones.
And it sounds funny.
Or it sounds funny. And then here's the dies that match the Hey Chuck. Yeah, Karen, the Night Divine set is really pretty. I can't wait to start working with it. I just, I don't want to get too involved in Christmas cards, if you know what I mean. I mean, I do want, Thanksgiving to have its own little special place in our lives. So, but you want me to bring the Hey Chuck to class? Okay, I will do that. I'm going to make myself
Maybe we need to do a card with the Hey Chuck for class.
I've already got this next class all planned out. Yes, all three of them. Unless I can alter one, yes, but we'll see. If we do, I will have to send out an email so that y'all can bring your coloring medium. So that you can.
How about we'll just bring it this time, and for next month we'll do a Hey Chuck.
We'll see. We'll see. Okay. All right. So, what else do you ladies want to talk about? I know I have kind of been out of range the last 2 months. I felt like I was not giving everything that I needed to be giving to you guys. And I want to make that up to you now, since I was gone and don't have any more vacations planned till next year. You want a Magical Meadow card? Okay.
What is a Magical Meadow card?
It's the one stamp set, the Magic, I think it's Magic Meadow. It's got the I just had that stamp set. Y'all wouldn't believe what happened to me. I have lost. No, I haven't lost. It's here in my room somewhere. This is the stamp set, Dorothy.
Oh.
And then it's got that real pretty paper that goes with it.
If you would have said it was the
Magical.
If you would have said it was the one with the balls on it, I would have remembered.
Those are not.
They look like.
They are not. Those are berries.
They look like.
Oh my gosh. I bought the Love for You stamp set, and it has a set of dies. And I bought the dies back in August. I cannot find them anywhere in my room, anywhere. I have I probably searched this morning for 2 hours. All right, maybe it was at least an hour. But
maybe it wasn't even 20 minutes.
No, it was a long time. So I guess I really, really have to go through my room and get things organized, because I wanted to use that stamp set next week for our class, and I can't find the dies. So I gotta find the dies for that.
There was another one that you'd lost. Or maybe that's the same one.
No, yes, I'd misplaced it, but I found it.
Oh, you found that one?
Yeah, I found it. I can't remember which one that one was. But I have not been very good at keeping up on my inventory, as far as marking all of my stamps and my dies. So I'm hoping, but that's not fun. I don't want to do that this afternoon. I'd rather design the cards for next week's class. I also have to design my thank you cards because that blog hop is coming up on Monday. So I have all my thank you cards to get made. I did, though, however, last weekend, I don't remember if I showed you guys these or not, but my Stampin' Up! Kansas City group that I go up there, and they've kind of adopted me because I don't have a leader that's around here. So we have a meeting every quarter. So we always do a card swap. So this is the card that I made for my card swap. So I made 15 of these. So
pretty.
And then Dorothy kind of goes along with me. And that's the card that she designed for her swaps.
So pretty.
So, me neither, apparently, Karen. What was that question for? Me neither, apparently. Can't. It's kind of funny if you go back and look at comments, you get these answers, and yet you're wondering, okay, what did they answer? The question's not with the answer. So then you have to listen to the whole. Oh, keeping an inventory. Well, I don't have them per se. I mean, I have them inventoried sort of because I have them marked in my my catalog that I have them. So I have them highlighted in yellow after I purchase them. I have them highlighted in blue if they're what I want. But when I was keeping up with things, I would for every stamp set and die, I would always write a label and put the name of the stamp set, the page it is in the catalog, what catalog it was from, and the item number and how much it cost. And then if it had a coordinating die set, I would put on that label coordinates with and give the name of the die set so that I always had the dies and the stamps together. Well, I haven't done that now for several months because I just haven't had time to sit down and do it. So I have to do that. But a good way, I mean, I know that my mom, she keeps an inventory sheet and she has it all in an Excel spreadsheet, and she has basically the same information that I have on my labels, but she has it in a spreadsheet. But she's behind on hers too. In fact, she's been sorting things. She's been sorting things all year. She keeps telling me she's about done sorting. And I keep saying, no, you're not, because she just keeps sorting. So be watching because I'm going to put out a poll. I would like, and you guys can give me your opinion since you're on live today. What do you think about doing a card swap at Christmas time? And they wouldn't have to be Christmas cards. So you would make enough cards to exchange with everybody in your class. So like Jeff City, you've only got 3 in the class. So you would make 4 cards.
You've got 3, 4, 5.
Okay, so Jeff City would count 5 because you would include me and Dorothy plus the other 3. So that's a question for you, Karen. And then down here at the lake, we usually have 6 to 7. And so you would make that number of card. And they would all, you wouldn't have to use necessarily the same paper if you don't have enough paper to do all 7 of them in the same paper, as long as they were the same kind of design. And they wouldn't have to be Christmas cards unless you wanted them to be. They could be any kind of card. We make the swaps, like I said, when I go to the Kansas City meeting. It's kind of fun to see all the different swap cards that I get because I come home with 14 different ones because one always goes to a demonstrator that has really been instrumental in giving us our prizes and our free gifts and things when we go to the meetings. But anyway, I thought, well, I was kind of thinking this morning, I thought, I want to do something special for our Christmas party. And I thought, well, we could do a swap, a card swap in December. And if we know about it now, then you can start making them. And as long as the product is all Stampin' Up, you can use discontinued paper if you want to. So that would be one way to get rid of some discontinued paper. Because I know I've got tons of it. So anyway, I'm going to put a poll out there and see if the classes would like to do something like that at Christmas time, along with our little party with our snacks, because it's always so fun. I'm just trying to think of something different, and I know that everybody has their own style, and it's kind of fun to see other people's styles of their cards. I don't always get to see your cards that you make at home. Cherie, I love that card that you sent me, and I'm assuming that that was from your letterpress. So that was really, really pretty. I'd like to see how you work that letterpress sometime. I wish more people would have come on today, but hey, it's all good. Okay. So, Karen, have I given you some ideas on how to use the scraps for your cards, or do you need some more ideas? And Cherie, I'm still trying to work with that gold gilding, except Dorothy, she likes to use that fan. So I'm having to wait until it's not so hot in our room so she doesn't have to have the fan on while I'm working with the gold gilding.
I'm hot.
You've had a bad morning, Cherie? Oh, I'm sorry. That doesn't sound good. I hope it isn't anything major. I mean, the morning just started, really.
She has been up since 3:30.
Oh, that's right. You have been up since 3:30. So why did you get up at 3:30, Cherie? I got up at 2 o'clock because one, I was coughing, two, I had to go to the bathroom, and three, when I went back in to get in bed, I had a dog that wasn't letting me on my side. Not major. Okay, well, that's good. I'm glad that it's not a major thing that started your day off bad. Your brain woke you up. That happens to me a lot too, that I get to thinking, and I guess I wake up and, then I just hit the floor running. I don't know. And then about, 11, 12 o'clock, then it's like, oh man, I'm really tired. But I know I have lots of things to get done, and I really can't take a nap.
I like taking naps.
It does give me time to let my brain rest.
I love naps.
So I really do appreciate both of you posting outside your normal comfort zone on your cards this week. That was great. I will have something special for you next week at class, so that my thank you for participating, because I like to see what other people are doing, because I don't get a chance to. If you don't bring your cards that you've made to class, I know, Cherie, you bring cards usually and show me some of your unique cards, and I love to see them. But I don't get to see everybody's cards. So you can post them out to my Facebook page anytime. You just write, look what I've created. Oh, Karen, you have poison ivy. What in the world were you doing to get poison ivy? I know you're really allergic to poison ivy, aren't you? If I remember right, you get it bad.
You can remember that, but you can't remember where you put your stamp thing.
Well, I can remember that when she was in school, she got poison ivy and was miserable. Yeah, I know. That's a long time ago.
Like 90 years ago.
Oh, I know what it was we were looking for. Dorothy was looking for some extra pictures that we had taken, old time photos in February with Audrey and Daisy. And so we had a single 5x7 of Audrey and a single 5x7 of Daisy. Well, I put them somewhere and I can't remember where. I thought I had put them behind um, the other photos so that I would have them together. That's not where they're at. So I have to find them. You working in the yard, and yes, I thought you got it bad because when you were in school, you had gotten it one time really bad. I know I've only had poison ivy one time, and that was back in 2018. And oh my gosh, I had it for like 2 months, and it was in.
You went to see a doctor.
Yeah, I went and I got steroid shots. I got I mean, I tried everything. Um, so it was like, I just can't do with this. Okay. I can't find where somewhere is.
Oh, she doesn't know where you've put something because she doesn't know where somewhere is.
Oh yeah, I don't know because yeah, I'm gonna blame it on Daisy. I think she ate it.
I am 100% sure you were the one cleaning the living room that day and putting the
No, I
away.
know, I know, because it was.
And I know you said I'm putting them behind.
I know I put them behind a picture, but I don't know what picture I put them behind. Yeah, I never can find where somewhere is either. Like I said, those dyes. I mean, I have searched high and low, and other than tearing everything apart, which I don't want to do today, I don't know if I'm going to find them.
It's kind of like that dye, that dye that we had that was out of that we were using last Christmas. And
oh yes,
it was out of. We had put the set away, and so we had this individual dye just sitting around, and we couldn't figure out which one it went to. And I finally found it like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, I had a long label dye, and it was. We had used it last year for Christmas cards, and I couldn't remember what set it went to, so I just put it in my little odd miscellaneous dye bowl, and Dorothy finally found it. It was like, oh my gosh. I'm still looking for my one stamps from my colors and contour, though. I have not found that.
I think that one got stuck in the trash.
Probably. Since 90. Karen, we were in 90.
90, because I said 90 years ago.
Oh, 90 years ago. She doesn't know how to count. She graduated from Jeff City. What can I say? At least at Osage, we learned how to count. So, well, anything else new or exciting happening in all of your lives? Karen, are you taking a vacation this fall? We're thinking about going down to Branson over the weekend of Thanksgiving, but we haven't decided yet.
Oh yeah, we have to have a family meeting on that.
Yeah, they did, and I don't know if they still have numbers on them, but I don't know if it's the item number. So that, because I was looking at that.
Do you have one over there?
Yeah, but you know me, I can't barely see a number. No, I'd need to have a. Oh, you're going to New Hampshire the end of October? Are you going to be here for class in October? I know you're coming to the Christmas card class. New Hampshire's really pretty, I bet, in October. Let's see. Chuck and I when we first got married in 2003, we went to Maine to pick up his stuff that he put in a storage unit out there when he moved back to Missouri. And we drove, and oh, it was just so pretty. We drove through Ohio and Vermont, New York, and it was just, I loved it, absolutely loved it. We went on like bare minimum money because, of course, we were both working where we got paid twice a month, and we left between paydays. So
yes, but it was memorable.
Yes, it was memorable because I know what we lived on going out and coming back was pork rinds. We would stop at Walmart and get pork rinds and water.
Oh my gosh. It
What?
does. It is the item number.
It is the item number?
Yes, I'm going to totally remember that now.
Okay, so yes, Cherie, they do have a tiny number that you can look up, and it gives the item number. So if you punch in the item number in the search on the website, then you can find out what stamp set it goes to or what die set it goes to.
Not all of them have it though.
Not
this
all
little
of
bitty
them.
one doesn't have
No,
it.
but one of them should have it.
Yes.
One die.
But if I happen to
if I lose the die that has the number on it,
that's
then,
right. But if I lose the one that doesn't have a number
right.
on it, then I'm kind of.
I want to show you all. I'm going to share my screen with you. This is the inventory status report. So you can see all the products that aren't orderable right now. The adhesive back star trinkets that goes with that nativity suite. The speckled dots. This is all stuff that should be coming in the end of September. Then, of course, the copper and natural ribbon in October. The Wink Estella brush. Dorothy's not going to run out of that because she ordered 3 of them.
Wink Estella?
Yeah.
Glue, honey, glue.
She's also got a lot of glue.
Yes, I only have 2 Wink Estellas left.
Okay.
Nope, I still have 3.
Okay, so yes. So the All About Autumn paper comes in on the 11th, or it should be the week of the 11th. The Shining Brightly, which comes with that nativity set, next week. And then these are the stamps. So far, the only one is the Rays of Light. So I have no idea. I know that there's a lot of the brand new product that just came out that we can't get. And I don't understand why. Unless they just did not order a lot of the like the Joys of Christmas. Well, that's supposed to be next week. It's the O Holy Night suite. So that whole suite for O Holy Night, it's not going to be back in until October 2nd. Aren't y'all glad I'm not using that one for our class? The Winter Meadow suite will be September 25th. So if that's something that you're wanting, Cherie. But the All About Autumn collection, the suite, the whole suite, that won't be in until the 23rd. And that's probably because the ribbon is out of stock. And then we have low inventory. So these are things that are low inventory. So anyway, I just wanted to show you that. So and I don't know, I'm going to have to go out on the customers. You want the truck punch? Do you want me to keep an eye on when that's supposed to come in and let you know, Cherie? Because I can do that. Did you get the stamp set that goes with it? And I've got your order that you want, Karen. So I know there was 3 of you because I've got Mary. I know she wanted the Timeless Arrangements bundle last month and she couldn't get it because it wasn't orderable. Okay, so you have the stamp set in your order this time, but you need the punch. Okay, I will keep checking on that one and let you know when it comes back in. When you guys go out, you guys probably can't find an inventory sheet like I can. So that's why I can't write and talk at the same time. That's why I don't mind to keep checking, because I usually check it daily or at least every other day to know when things have come back in stock, especially if I have a date, then I'll make a note of it. But I will check and see when that's supposed to be in again. So are you ladies getting excited about the Christmas card class? I am. I'm excited. And I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that I have at least 5 other different cards to show you what you can do with that suite of products. So you don't, that was my desire for the Daisy class, and that didn't happen. But since I already have all the kits cut, and now I'm just working on getting things gathered up so that I can do my videos for those that are doing it online. It is full, Karen. I mean, I was limiting it to 10, and I think I've got, what, 8? I think I've got 8
Yeah.
people, and then I've got 2 that are online. So yeah, I mean, and the only reason that I limited it to 10 was because I know that up in Jeff, where we're going to have it, that means that I can leave a space in between each person so that everybody has a little bit more room to work, because we'll be at one long table. So I'm going to really try and enforce to everybody, bring what the list says, that I send out, because there's not going to be a lot of room to bring.
You're not going to have your own table.
Yeah, you're not going to have your own table to sit at. So, I mean, you'll have a chair next to you, but you've got to share that. So, that's what I thought, Karen, that it would be a good number for the room would be 10 in there. So, and I can set up an extra table, which I probably will, that'll have the die cut machine on it, unless people want to bring their own minis, that's up to them. So I've got the booklet pretty much all finished and ready. I just want to show you all diagrams on how to cut your paper, because I think it'll be easier if I give you the diagrams and then you cut the paper accordingly, instead of us trying to cut it all at one time like we did at the Daisy class, because that kind of got confusing. I will add the address, Cherie, to an email when I send it out with the supply. It's on, it's Chapel Hill, which is right off of Truman Boulevard. So it's not hard at all to find, and I'll do a map, a Google map direction for you. So it's not hard at all to find. So I may ask you to do me a favor, Cherie, if you wouldn't mind. Dorothy and I have to go up early to set everything up. And I didn't know if there would be a possibility that perhaps maybe, of course, there'll be coffee, Cherie. Do you think I could do a class without coffee? No. Do you think there'd be a possibility that maybe I can hitch a ride for Mom with you that day, so that she doesn't have to get up quite so early? Because like I'm saying, Dorothy and I need to be up there by about 7:30. To get things set up. Okay. That way I can talk to her, and I can even have probably Chuck come up and meet you like at the church up there, so that you don't have to drive all the way down W. I'll be glad when Ricky sees or if that gas station reopens. So, because yeah, if you guys can carpool, then I know that because my car will probably be full with all the stuff that I've got to take, and then Daisy and Dorothy and little Miss Audrey who wants to attend because she thinks that those are fun.
She's just in it for the snacks.
Yeah, she's just in it for the snacks, she says. But I have to tell you, ladies, she was so excited. I don't know if I told you all, but I had some free bonus points that demonstrators earn. And so I told her because she said, well, I really need my own supplies. And I says, well, what kind of supplies do you want? And she goes, well, I want one of those picky things. And I said, take your pick tool. And I said, yeah. And she goes, yeah, I want one of those. I said, okay. And so I told her, I says, well, I'll tell you what. I said, you have $50 that you can spend on product that you want, that your own tools. So she bought a take your pick tool. She bought a tape runner or a Stamp and Seal Plus, a silicone mat. What else did she get? And then she got a die and or a punch and a stamp. Let me read the comments here. Then I'll have someone with me when I get lost. You're not going to get lost, Cherie. And of course, Karen, we are bringing snacks. That would be, I think it's so great that gives us time to, I don't know, just fellowship. I love my all day classes. If I had a house, I would have an all day class once a month because Dorothy's over here giving me the evil eye.
Once a month?
Yeah, once a month. It wouldn't be making 5 cards, but we'd have an all day class. But I don't have a house big enough, so.
I don't know who your Wii is, because this Wii ain't working that.
But she'd come. So, well, ladies, I don't want to keep you guys if you don't have any more questions or you don't have anything else that you want to talk about, because this isn't my time to talk.
It's the Sue Show.
No, this is not the Sue Show. This is my customer show. This is when I want to do things for you.
The Sue Show.
That having snacks is a great part of the class. Yes, it definitely is. So, but anyway, I know that we're all busy and I don't like to take up your time. Doesn't bother me. I can sit and talk forever, but
I really think we need to figure out how to be able to do this where we can all be on a video and just it'd be like sitting around a coffee and sitting around eating or drinking coffee and not feel like you're talking to yourself to a screen. You know what I'm saying?
well, yes, but that would be, I would have to figure out how to do a Zoom meeting into Facebook. And that would be the way I could do it. Well, no, you still can't do it because I can't. We could go into Zoom, yes.
And then we would have to get dressed.
That's right. Okay, so you guys don't have to get dressed. That's what's so awesome about this. You guys don't. However, I feel that I probably should be dressed. And that means that boulder holder.
But if you put the camera in such a way, you couldn't tell. Like your camera right now, we can't tell if you're wearing a boulder holder.
Well, that's true, but it's still subconsciously, it's like, I can't be on video because since this does go out to YouTube, the world can see it. So I would love to have yes for you, no for us.
Yes for you to be dressed. No
Oh,
for
yes.
us to be not
Yes
dressed.
for me to be dressed, and no, you guys don't have to be. That's the fabulous thing about this. Because believe me, if I could stay in my jammies all day long, I would. And then I would change jammies that night because
I have to be dressed by a certain time. If it's like past 9 o'clock and I'm still not dressed, there's something wrong.
What can I say? She didn't learn that from me. Because when she used to come home from kindergarten,
Mom!
the
Mom!
first thing she did was
Mom!
get back into her pajamas, should we say. So,
Mom.
anyway, I know I'm telling on you.
That's so embarrassing.
All right. Well, ladies, thank you so much again for participating today. I appreciate it. Between now and the 22nd, start writing down. Oh, yes, Cherie, I totally agree. I totally agree. Men invented those, and I have no idea why. Just saying. That's my opinion. So between now and the 22nd, start thinking about different things that you would like to do, maybe like to see. One thing, and then I'm going to shut up, okay? Sometimes she's not very nice. I would love to do a fun fold class where that's all we did, and we wouldn't make a lot of them because they are time consuming, but even if we just did it online to where we would all be doing it together, I couldn't see you, but you guys could see me, and then you guys could ask questions in the chat on how to do something so that I could answer the questions. But I love to do fun folds, and people think they're hard, but they're not once you get the measurements in your head. Because you make fun folds, don't you, Cherie? And you like making fun folds? But that's something that I'd really like to start as a once a month fun fold class where we just do like maybe 2 different fun folds. And you would just use your own supplies that you have. And if there was you would use your own stamps and inks, let's put it that way. But as far as the kits, I would put those together so it would, it'd be minimal expense, but that way I'd have all the paper cut for you, but then we would go over those dimensions when you got those kits. So be thinking about that and seeing, because I'd really like to maybe do something in November for a fun fold class and have people, like I said, we would do it. They call it a kit in a box, to where I would send you the kit. In our case, I would have it for you at the night of stamp class, and then have the class on video after that. But anyway, be thinking about that, and then we can come back on the 22nd, and maybe you guys can give me your ideas for that and see what we can come up with. Because, like I said, I want to do what you guys want. I mean, that's my desire. I mean, I can make cards all day long that I like, but I want to do things that you guys like too. So
I like to go shopping. Can we go shopping?
Dorothy likes to go shopping. What are we shopping for?
I don't know. That's why I'm not going today.
I go shopping with a purpose.
I don't have a purpose today.
Okay, well, I don't want to go shopping.
Maybe we should just go shopping online for some more stamps.
Well, we could do that.
I'm up for that.
We're up for that. We like to shop Amazon and have it delivered.
Not stamps, though. We don't order stamps online.
No, not stamps. Other stuff. Other supplies. All right, well, like I said, I just wanted to tell you about my idea for the fun fold class. So I am going to let y'all get back to whatever it is you need to do today that's important. I hope you make time to stamp something. And if you do, please post it out there on my Facebook page, because I would love to see what you have created. Okay, bye everybody. We'll see you again on Thursday for our Thursday night class. Bye.